This is WWJ Whipping with Joe. Good afternoon to you. Check this guy out. We got this guy yesterday, Saturday. This is Sunday. Okuma, the newest one on the block. This was my 15th Okuma reel to field test in about a year. Cedros, the newest one on the block, 2021. CJ 6000H. They had the Okuma silver ones, the Azores, then they had the other one, the blue Azores, like the blue Azores. Now you get the scissors. This is a brand new one on the block. Like that, eh? Newest one on the block. Yeah, but we'll get to this one later. Check that guy out, eh? Yeah. Stradic SWA 6000. Check this guy out. Yeah, I've got 23 hours on this guy here. 23 hours. Popping 2.5 ounce lures and about 1.5 to 2.5 ounce lures. So we're field testing that guy. And then we got this guy. Check that guy out. Spheros SWA. So I'll go to SW, saltwater. This is the counterpart of the 2014 Spheros. My go-to. Out of 79 reels field tested, the Spheros 2014, the one before this, has been the top reel that I field tested. And I field tested quite a bit. Normally all of them failed. Normally within 76 hours. Majority of them would fail within 76 hours. The Stradic 2014, Spheros had gone for 355 hours before the roller bearing went bad. So I replaced that. Only thing went wrong. So now they got a new one. This is the newest one on the block. This one has 15 hours of field tested, popping 1.5 ounces to 2.5 ounces. Anyway, so this one here is the most affordable out of the three. This was over $200. That's about maybe 170, and that's about 160, whatever. Depends where you buy them from. But anyway, the Stradic and the Spheros, basically they're both the same, 5.7 to 1 ratio, about 40 inches per crank. Yeah, they got different drags. Let's see, I think the Stradic has, let's see, well, it's about 15 ounces, Spheros about 15 ounces, 5 to 7 to 1 ratio. And Stradic, like, it's 48 inches per crank. It's pretty fast. The retrieve down is faster. Down there is running about 40 inches per crank. And this one here is running 40 inches per crank. So I thought I'd share it with you. Anyway, this is 14 ounces, the lightest one of all of these here. 5.8 to 1 ratio. And let's say the 4 inches per crank. And this guy got like 33 pounds of drag. 33 pounds of drag. Just by cranking this thing, this is what I noticed. Just on the handle here, there's movement in there. Very slight. But then you probably don't notice it. You know. It's smooth though, and solid. But we'll see. This is made for saltwater, by the way, the Cedros. The Stradic, it's tight. It's 23 hours. It's tight. There's no play. Extremely tight. It's not tight, it's loose. Automatic bail and all that kind of stuff. I prefer not to have automatic bail. I manually do this thing. The only thing I don't like about this one here is the ball. Plastic ball. Just to tell you. Now the Spheros is the same thing. it's really tight. I mean, it's not tight. There's no play. Hardly minuscule play. I love the ball, though. I love the rubber ball compared to this guy here, plastic. I don't know, it seems to slip in my hands when you're wearing gloves. This one here don't slip because it's rubber, you know, easy to hold. But the shirt is real tight, though. I mean, it's not tight. It's just the tolerances are like, man, there's no play in both machines there. Although one is like, this one is about maybe $80, $90 more expensive. So this one here, of course, the Okuma. You know, you always said about Okuma. Okuma's got this seal number here. And this one, but it's hard to see. I mean, you fish this a little while and you'll never see the seal number in here. I'm not sure why they did it that way, but the seal number here is 46094. So if I understand, it's 46 minus 25 years, because this is when they started. This would be made in 2021. So this is a new reel. 2021 and 94, I think, would be 3 months of the year. So I figure this would be 94 days. So January, February, March. This reel was made in 84. I see the 94th day of the year 2021. That's what I think. Anyway. Seems to like the ball. Like I said, there's play in here. You can see it. But you know, it's minuscule, but it's there compared to the other two. It's real tight. But anyway, so we're going to field test this guy today. Like I said, we're field testing that one, this one, and that one, but I'm going to do the Okuma today. I'm going to do a first review on the first hour, or first 2 hours that I go whipping. And I'll be popping 2-ounce lures. Either the Peely lure at 56 grams, which is from Mark Santiago, peelylures.com. And it's about 5 inches and 56 grams. It's got a black top, white, and then the bar. There's a white bar going across here. And of course, the mullet. So we'll use those three and see what happens. Anyway, we still got the 2 rods over there. We've got HMG inshore rods, lifetime warranty. Love those rods. Been using those since 2012. Recommendations from Jeff Conn, who started me in Fenwick rods. Now anyway, one's a 7-foot medium heavy, and the other one is 7.6. The 7.6 is great for popping, but for me it's a little tad heavy compared to the 7-foot for small game. So if you want just popping, the 7.6 is just fine. For me, anyway. I mean, this is personal preference. 7.6 is just fine. But I prefer the 7 feet to do everything because it's small game, big game. Very light. The rod is only about 5 ounces, and I think the 7.6 I think is maybe 1 ounce heavy. But just it's top heavy on the front end, so it's very difficult. So yeah, that's we covered a lot of things. Stradic, Spheros, Cedros, newest one on the block. Again, WWG, whipping with Joe. Okuma CJ 6000H, newest one on the block, 2021. In fact, all of these are 2021 machines. But Okuma, yeah, this is my 15th one. 15th reel to field test. This will be field test reel number 81. That's number 80 right there. Anyway, aloha.